the issue of public awareness that was raised by the Honorable Stella. I know the issue of the Forest Mall came to the fore because of that flood, which was captured on social media. We may not want to wait until something is captured in that same manner, then we pay attention to. You need to develop a comprehensive public awareness plan. Number one. Number two, Honorable Minister, we shall be waiting for that report that members have demanded, that comprehensive report. How you're going to deal with all these issues of physical planning in Kampala. The issue of central supervision that was raised by the town clerk, it appears he does not have the clout to do supervision on some of all these, on some of these issues. The Kcca bears full responsibility in supervising the physical planning, the building committee, the drainage engineering team. It is the preserve of the Kcca. And then I think Honorable Diomugenyi brought another very important aspect here. The issue of finding a middle ground. And then the perspective of getting a solution to this. It must all be contained in your report. So, Honorable Minister, allow me to take this opportunity to invite you to make a response. But I think as you make a response, I would interest myself in having the building control officer. Is he here? The building control officer. Is he here? Or is not here? We would have really loved to have him make a response in respect to all these concerns that were raised. Because the building officer should inform the committee on whether he knew about all these kind of things we are talking about here. So in your response, we need his input. Thank you so much. Let me take this opportunity and invite the minister to make his response to the concerns that have been raised. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair and Honorable members. First of all, I was impressed in the beginning because according to the letter which invited us vis-a-vis the responses, I think the biggest burden was removed from my shoulder, and I believe this also addresses the concerns of Honorable James. I can't take a responsibility over a technical error made either by error of omission or commission by a technical team, a person who is 100% aware of all the legality, the legal aspects concerning the processes we need to go to. And given the fact that he's a member of the physical planning committee. So to me, that rested my case. Secondly, I think with your summary, Honorable Chair, you've actually almost again offloaded my concerns. I would request we go back.
Yes, Honorable Diomugenyi.
Thank you so much, Chair. The Honorable Minister, Kyofa, knows very well that he's in charge of policy as a ministry and in charge of supervising the entity. So is it procedurally right when he says that he cannot take responsibility of actions taken by the technical, which he supervises and which is supposed actually to know what is happening?
Honorable Minister, I don't think you can run away from this situation. It's like running away from your own shadow. Let's take responsibility. And as we take responsibility, we explore situations that can make us find a solution without being victimized.
Yes, this is what I wanted, Honorable Chair, to allude to. I think at this juncture, what we took was we need to address an anomaly at that point, at that place. regardless of who is a developer or not. Because at the end of the day, this is an environment we need to protect, and this is our life. Whether we run away from whatever, whether we protect Saji or not, the truth of the matter is flooding will continue, and I believe yesterday it flooded because of the heavy rains. Okay, if it didn't, that was a blessing in disguise. But the whole city was almost cut off the other day. But then we need to correct. Like I said in the beginning, for us, we had already instituted some bit of actions in line with what actually your guidance was, only that we need to come up with a clear public awareness plan, but that one will come later. The most important thing was we had started on Honorable Chair, and as I'm speaking now, we are like 45% of the study. We instituted a study, a comprehensive report on all irregularities in the city. And if I will reveal on this, actually the entire committee will really get a shock of their, we shall really get a shock because we've started, and so far the random sampling alone in preparation of the study has revealed something which is really very not present. But we shall very soon, we shall of course forward this information because we are really studying it. We instituted a team from different people, including police, is assisting us. And at the moment, we are just trying to map where illegalities are in all 5 divisions. And so far, the report I got by 27th October, I looked at the concept. It was like a kind of a concept report. Then I said, okay, guys, let's study further, and then we get a ground.
And Honorable Minister,
Then,
the issue of the discharge of the affluent sewerage
no,
waste.
that's where actually I was coming to.
If you can make sure that is also focused on in your report.
Yes, and we even stopped some of the I don't want to call them factories, but some of the facilities which were discharging effluent, especially in Machindi, which we found during our routine work. But I think this also brings in another team on board, that is the public health, need to take concern. But on the other hand, I need also to take this opportunity to ask members, these are our people we lead. And these are the people who put us into positions of leadership. But the challenge we have with them, especially within the city and the metropolitan, and the challenge also, because these days it's very hard to separate the 2 areas. People have built anywhere as they feel and as they like. And none of them has got a proper disposal mechanism, especially of the human waste. And what they do, they go near the channels and bring pipes to the channels. So when it rains, that's when they empty all the other houses, the toilets, and all this is deposited into the channels, and it ends up in the lake. But sometimes I ask people, this is the water we drink, and all of us educated. You do something not knowing that you're going to receive it at the end. But these are the things we need to really put our effort on, and I will even at this point I will ask the ED to inform us about the physical plan of the city where we are. One thing I know, we have everything on table, but the implementation bit of it is still a challenge. And this challenge really has got a lot of, again, challenge in its implementation. Because where you think this is an open space, you find tomorrow somebody is putting up a skyscraper. Then these other things are administrative, concerned in the technical supervision, the administrative. You know the challenge we have with this act? We've not implemented section 35 of the act, devolution. So most of the powers are at the center, including that town clerk cannot buy papers in his office. including use papers to read. You have to get it from Kcca center here. That is how the system, the act is. So there is a bit of higher centralization that because of some powers are not at the divisions, so certain things cannot be supervised, including
So, Honorable Minister,
construction.
you realize that is a hiccup
That is
that needs
I
to
accept.
be. Yes.
I think we need to look at it and then we address that issue, because certain things, like if a town clerk comes here and laments about supervision, of course it is true. These physical planners are now demigods, semi-gods in their own entity. They draw same powers like you, and they will ask you, after all, I report to the other person. For you,
From
Yes.
Something small, Mr.
Let's
Chairman.
give the opportunity to Honorable Henry
Something-
to say something. Then we come to you. Henry.
Something very small here. As you see, when the minister was saying these town clerks can't supervise, even including buildings and so on, I was sharing here. There is a new building here in the junction as you go to Chadondo Road. Chadondo, climbing up Akibua, going down as if you want to go to
Fairway.
No, the new building in the junction. But
Is it
here,
a hotel?
the building is in the real road. The building is in the road. So, because the physical planners are untouchable, so they are free to give permission to build in the road, or what is going on here?
So the deputy ED will
We'll
help us
address that,
provide
but
a response to that.
Honorable
Because we were talking about building on road reserves.
The
We
process.
have been talking about.
Yes.
So we need a response to
Let
that.
also, Mr. Minister, take this. You've said that you are lacking supervision.
No, the
Just a
town
moment.
clerk said so.
Yeah, just you said so. But what are the roles of parish chief in a parish?
They will tell us.
I'm asking you, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Honorable
no.
Minister.
I will
What
ask
is the
my-
role of a parish chief?
I will ask the person who supervises the parish chiefs to tell us what is their role, because at least as far as I'm concerned, the town clerk supervises the parish chief and a few of his line office staff. Then these other technical teams are not supervised of a town
Of a
clerk.
town clerk.
Yes, because that's
who
the line of
supervises-
administration.
Who supervises the works of a parish,
Then I will ask-
including construction?
I will ask the town clerk to explain to that, to comment on that. But in a nutshell, Honorable Chair, let's accept two things here.